So recently, Kyra spoke out about her relationship with Preston, the man she cheated on Oscar with and left her family for. Now, for those who don't remember, let's do a quick recap for that whole drama that shook the internet earlier this year. OkBaby split up and had uploaded a video explaining their breakup. At the time of their breakup, people accused Kyra of being heartless, and many had suspicions of her cheating, which ended up being the case. Apparently, she cheated with her best friend's fiance. So Oscar accidentally let the cat out the bag talking about this other man on a random live stream he'd done with his friends when he was drunk. So years ago, you know how OkBaby was always that perfect family vlogging channel? Well, there was one instance that proved Kyra was a narcissist. She'd secretly live streamed a fight she'd had with Oscar, trying to paint him out to be a bad person. She was gaslighting him, it was really effed, and it definitely foreshadowed what was to come.
When do you realize this is the mother of my children? I'm so fucking mean to her. I treat her like dirt.
Oh yeah, right.
You do.
Nothing nice to the fact that you respect my simple idea.
I told you I was going to.
But I'm not gonna do it because you and my dad. Like, I don't go fuck. I don't go fuck. Like, why don't you understand that?
I've never had somebody be so mean to me ever in my life. Ever. You're the meanest person I've ever met.
No, it's just.
You're the meanest person. You don't even care. You're so heartless. You're like, I hope this hurts you. I want to fucking rip you apart. I hate you. That's what you think. You hate me and you want to hurt me.
Oh my god, get in the car.
So that's a clip that not that many people know about. Now, Kyra recently spoke out about all the hate she received this year for cheating on Oscar with her friend's now ex-fiance, Preston. Apparently, according to her, she didn't cheat. So first of all, she'd had a rant on Instagram about how she's been driving without a driver's license for all these years. She'd then said, okay, those last slides was filmed earlier this AM. After I went in, they said I needed a form I didn't have. Surprise, surprise. So still no driver's license and a lot of frustration. Try again next week once I can get the right form from a different office. Then she started spilling the tea. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough past few days. My computer has been giving me every problem in the book. I filmed 3 videos where the lighting is just effed up and almost unusable. Still going to upload because I put a ton of work into them, and I'm sick of not uploading because of things like this. Hate comments are exhausting as always, and even more frustrating when I'm excited to put content out there and get shit on as soon as I post. Missing my kids so much after having them for nearly 3 weeks, and then having time without them. We all have these days, but damn, it's coming down heavy today. Lol. Let's make this clear. Drama channels ready? I did not cheat on Oscar. We had a ton of problems behind the scenes, and had a few times prior to this that we almost broke up, which also includes him leaving me. Preston did not leave Hannah for me. I'm still friends with Winter. I should have been a better friend to Karen, but unfortunately wasn't the best at communication or understanding the value of friendships at the time. Alyssa and I grew apart. Hannah and I are no longer friends, although I truly love her and think she's one of the best people to ever walk this planet. My breakup video is a very hard video for me because I was trying to cover all the emotions I was feeling by not feeling and laughing. In doing so, it was appearing heartless and truthfully just overall horrible, which I do 100% believe is not an accurate representation of my character, and I'm sorry for those of you that it hurt. I'm dating Preston and we've been seeing each other since March of this year. Sometimes friends that are there for you in tough situations turn into more. I will not share details of my dating life currently online because although I owe you guys explanations, my content is about my kids and Oscar and I. Being vulnerable online is not what it used to be, and sharing my dating and mental health is not something I feel safest doing at this point in my life. Not to say I never will, but just speaking in the present. I'm sorry for those I've hurt, truthfully. I've grown and learned a lot as any 25, 26-year-old would. I don't regret most of my choices, but there are some I wish I handled better online. Thank you for those that have supported. It really doesn't go unnoticed. It just sometimes really hurts to see the wrong and mean, and it comes off louder. Now, can we please move on? It's been a year, and I think everyone's hearts involved are very much ready. So Kyra, being the narcissist that she is, believes she's grown so much, and she'd explained in all that she didn't feel safe sharing her relationship due to her mental health, but yet she shares her kids, which is the scariest thing that you could do online. It's also interesting because this Reddit thread exposed the divorce papers of Hannah and Preston, showing that they only got divorced in April of this year. Kyra and Preston got together in March, as she'd stated, but we all know damn well they got together earlier. This Reddit thread stated, Preston filed for divorce from Hannah in April 2022, and it was finalised in June. She's lying if she said he didn't leave Hannah for her. How could they have been dating in in March when he wasn't even divorced yet. The ones who suffer the most at the end of the day are Kyra's kids. She then went on to say, I didn't leave Oscar because he was a bad person. He was and is such an amazing individual. We're just on different pages in life, and it makes me so happy to see him fully living his best life, which I hands down know he wouldn't have been able to do with me. I know it seems obvious, but don't forget, the internet is just that, the internet. Now, if we rewind a few weeks back, before she went off on Instagram sharing her life story, trying to make out like she wasn't the bad guy, she'd done the same thing 3 weeks ago, pretty much stating that she never left Oscar for Preston. This obviously wound up fans because everyone was saying that this was a lie.
And another thing that I definitely will, I already regret saying it before my words are out. Another thing is that I would never, ever, ever, ever in a million trillion years leave my fiance and leave my very good life for another man. 10,000% that is very inaccurate. And I think a lot of people are taking these truths or proof and stretching it out and still calling it the truth. And that is not accurate. Who I've slept with and how many people I've slept with, maybe those things are accurate. Who knows? But as far as like the other things being said are definitely not true. And I think that sometimes it's fun to believe those things, but when you really think about it, you realize like, okay, yeah, maybe like inch to a mile, you know? I shouldn't have started because now I can't stop. The absolute last thing I'm going to say before I get off and edit and upload a video and then go on vacation is drama channels are really fun. I know. I can't even lie. I get so invested too, especially I think the channel is called Spill Sesh. I have watched her videos and very guilty, can't lie to you. But as far as some other ones go, unfortunately, a lot of that stuff is inaccurate, and you should always kind of look into the people who are making videos about other people talking full time, because if you know anybody in real life who talk every day, all day, especially like grown people, they're probably kind of weird. And then also to add on top of that, some of them have horrible allegations about relationships with children when they're apparently protecting children. So just do your research.
Here we can see people commenting on APOC's YouTube channel that re-uploaded this Instagram story. The top comment read, you know why this is a lie? Because she bashed Oscar and has hinted numerous times that she wasn't happy and that he was the problem. So yes, she didn't leave a good life. She doesn't consider that time good, except for the money. She definitely did leave him for Preston though, because no way 4 months later you're dating your best friend's man. Oscar is clearly super upset by all this, navigating life as a solo dad to 4 kids. So yeah, he doesn't currently have a partner, and only time will tell what his true thoughts are. He said time and time again he doesn't want any drama and he forgives Kyra, but we all know he low-key wants to spill the tea. He just can't because she's the mother of his kids at the end of the day, and he clearly cares more for them than she does, because he's not out here making crazy wild Instagram stories, still trying to defend himself like someone else we know. So what are your thoughts on all this drama so far? Do you believe Kyra? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.